check this out. So using the OpenAI API, I have created my own basic AI. I'm using that and a local LLM to fulfill what I'm wanting to do with my AI means. So I named it ARIES, which, as you can see here, it stands for Artificially Enhanced Responsive Intelligence System. I don't know if anybody else has used that acronym, but I thought that was pretty cool, so that's what I started using. And this thing is pretty dope. The way this script runs so far, it starts with a hardware check, because it checks to see if you're AMD or Intel, because the GPT for all uses a CUDA accelerator or something along those lines, but uses CUDA to enhance the AI, which I'm running for AMD, so it doesn't download that. So once it checks the hardware, it'll actually run a software check, and it will download the software in basically for what you need for your hardware. After it installs it, will either install it or say you already have it. Once that's done, it will go through and actually start running. Then it will start importing dependencies, set up your, actually first it goes environment setup, which is ran off an environment that .env that actually has my OpenAPI key in it. It also has a Google key and a search function key that I'm going to be, implementing in later, but I needed those keys to be able to do that. Sets up the voice system, the PyTTSX3, engine. Sets up banner. It goes through GTP or GPT setup, so it will actually download a local, download the local setup as you first install this or first run it. From there, it sets up, the fallback modes and everything with suppression. Then we get into, our ask function and then our main loop. So without further ado, let's run this. So it does its hardware check, sets up a JSON file with that check in it. It sees it's AMD. Then it starts its software check. Right now I have an uninstall packages script that I run. I ran that before this, so all these are actually downloading and installing once ARIES comes
Downloading
up.
local model for offline thinking.
So right here, I'm going to pause the video until it finishes. Once it finishes, go about it that way.
Download complete. ARIES online and ready.
All right. As you can see, it's ready. Now, right now, it's only text prompt. It doesn't understand, or it can't hear me, you know what I mean, at the moment. So who are you?
I'm ARIES, an intelligent AI assistant designed to help provide answers to your queries, assist in tasks, and make your digital experience more efficient.
What does ARIES stand for?
ARIES stands for Artificially Enhanced Responsive Intelligence System.
Okay. But it's not online as of right now, if you want to call it that. So, like, it has information up to 2021. Who is the president? I'll take it a second because it's got to queue its information.
As an AI, I rely on real-time updates to answer such questions. However, as of my last update in November 2021, the President of the United States is Joe Biden, who assumed office on January 20th, 2021. For the most current update, please check a reliable news source.
So it's not up to date in that sense. I need to associate it with Google and then a search capability, which I have both of those API keys in my environment. I just need to update it. I tested it earlier. Now, another thing I wanted to do, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the internet, disable this network. Can't see it because I'm just doing the one screen, but now that is let's ask it a question. Who is the president? Well, I said the same thing. Now it should, OpenAI failover connection error. it'll take a little bit longer. I don't know why it takes as long as it does, but it should be pulling from this model here. So give it a second and it should go.
I can help you with that. As of my knowledge cut off in 2023, the President of the United States is Joe Biden. However, please note that this information may change over time. Would you like to know more about Joe Biden or learn about other world leaders? I'm here to assist you.
So it worked. Took a little bit more time than I would like. I would like it to be just as fast as OpenAI API, because that is an API. This is local, so it took longer for it to locally run, but that's okay. Nice thing though is the local is actually more up to date than OpenAI, so that's kind of good. But that's, I mean, it's a working AI. I need to get an interface built. I need to get its ears built, so I can talk to it via, a microphone. But as of right now, I mean, and then if I go back online, re-enable this. All right, I'm back online. And go back.
Hello.
And as you can
How
see,
can I
it's
assist
not
you
using
today?
the OpenAI failover connectivity. So it runs, and it runs pretty well. I like it so far, but I'm going to end the video here because I don't want it to get too long. But it's pretty dope so far. So you guys have a good one. I appreciate your time. Later.